Hey guys, Bharti here again. Welcome to my channel. Today I have the privilege of being at the equator in Uganda. This is the equator. It's around 130 kilometers from Lugazi, from where we stay. So check this out. Yeah? Good? And I'm dressed in an African dress and I'm having the time of my life. Now there's a piece of information that I want to give to you about the equator. So this is the line that goes all the way over there. Now there are 2 days in a year on the equinox days. That is on the 21st of March and on the 23rd of September. On these 2 days, if you are at the equator at sharp 12 and you're going to stand over here. So if you're standing here right now, you can see my shadow. You can see my shadow. It's on the right hand side. You can see my shadow. And it's around, it's close to 12 now. But it's not exactly 12. But on the days of the equinox, if you're going to stand on the equator, on the line of the equator, you will have no shadow because the shadow will be under your feet. You get my point? Yeah, that's the beauty of the equator. So that's the equator. Uganda equator, 0% latitude in the Pearl of Africa. Uganda is known as the Pearl of Africa. This is surrounded by tourists and a lot of articraft shops, like the one that we had gone to Uganda route. And I'm definitely picking up something today from here. I'm not going to go away empty-handed. I am definitely good. So if you look at the masks over here, very beautiful masks, very beautiful artifacts over here. Can you take a typical African mask are visible over here? Come and take a look. Come and take a look. So these are the kind of antiques masks that you see here in Africa. Can you see how beautiful and how original they are? These are very, very antique, and let me tell you, they are very highly priced as well. So we did manage to buy a few of these masks at home, which I'm going to take back with me when I go back to India. But you can take a look at this. Alright, you can take a look at these masks. And then if you come to here, you have clothes, and yeah, that's about it. So there's something definitely that I'm going to want to pick up once I leave this place. Yeah, let's go and find out the speciality of the equator. We have a guide over here with us today, and he's going to show us something over here. All right, and when he shows this to us, but he's already started. Okay, I want to introduce you to Kalunji. He's our guide over here, and he's going to show you the difference of the rotation of the water in the northern hemisphere. Right now we are standing in the northern hemisphere. This is
Kalunji.
Kalunji.
You are welcome. So
this is the northern hemisphere over here. So now you watch what happens over here.
The water spins clockwise.
Yeah.
And the force which makes the water draining clockwise and anti-clockwise is called Coriolis effect.
Coriolis effect.
Coriolis
so
effect.
now what this is done to stable the water.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that the water doesn't move. And then he puts a flower over here, and it shows the spinning of it in the northern hemisphere in a clockwise direction. So the water flows in a clockwise direction.
So meaning from the zero to the North Pole has to be like this.
Okay, so it's right from zero to the North Pole. The water will flow in a clockwise direction.
In south will be
now we are going to move to the southern hemisphere. Right now we are at the northern hemisphere. Let's go to the southern hemisphere. We are now at the southern hemisphere.
I have crossed the line now.
We've crossed the equator and we have come to the southern hemisphere. He's stabling the water again. So this is the southern hemisphere, as you can see, very clearly written. And then he puts a flower over here to show you that it flows in the anti-clockwise direction. This is right from here to from 0 degrees to the southern pole.
Exactly.
The water will flow in the anti-clockwise direction. Yes. So that is the difference that you can see between the northern and the southern. Okay. So now we are at the equator. This is the equator line, the 0 degrees. Can you see the line at the bottom?
The line that divides the whole world into two.
This is the line that divides the world into the northern and the southern hemisphere.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is the equator.
There won't be any more.
And the water is being stabilized over here. Kalunji is doing that for us. And then I'm going to show you the direction in which the water flows. Let's put it here. And it doesn't flow, it just goes straight down inside. There is no flowing, neither in the anti-clockwise nor in the clockwise
and then
direction.
In March 21st, September 23rd, those students call them equinox. That's when the sun rises and sets directly above the equator line. So at midday when you're here, 12:30 p.m., you have no shadow. because at 90 degrees the sun is directly overhead. Every year twice. And this line crosses only 13 countries
Only 13 countries.
all over the
crosses.
whole world.
In the whole world?
7 in Africa.
7 in Africa.
Exactly.
You are blessed.
Exactly. Africa, we have Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Gabon, Congo DRC, Congo Brazzaville, Sao Tome. Then out of Africa goes to Indonesia, Colombia, Ecuador, Brazil, Kiribati Island, Gorontalo and Borneo. And 3 oceans.
It crosses.
Pacific, Indian and Atlantic.
In Uganda, it crosses 2 areas as far as I know.
Now there are 3. There's
Now
one
there are 3.
here in Impiji, one in Uganda,
Okay,
and
this
one
area is called Impiji.
Impiji district.
Impiji district. Okay, so one in Impiji district
One
and
in Uganda,
Ibanda.
Uganda
Okay, so
district.
we
and
Ibanda
then-
district,
And
yes.
then Kasese district.
Okay, Kasese also.
Where it's
Okay.
marked, yeah.
So Uganda is blessed with the equator crossing its country in 3 areas.
Where it's marked. There are many areas
Yeah.
which are not marked, and there are 3 only which are marked.
Okay, there's many areas which are not marked, but there are 3 areas in Uganda which are marked by the equator.
And
So
you are lighter by 3%.
You are lighter in the sense.
The centripetal force makes you lighter. because
So my
it's-
weight comes down a little bit.
3%. But the
Isn't
moment
that
you leave,
wonderful? I weigh
you
less
comes
over
back
here.
to normal.
That's
If you leave the
wonderful.
line, you comes back to normal.
Okay. Do you have a weighing machine? You should
No,
actually keep a
they
weighing
haven't
machine.
brought to me the
It's
scale.
going to make me psychologically happy. You know that?
Yeah,
If you have a weighing machine. Yeah, thank you so
You're
much. So I'm back home now from the equator. But I did tell you that I'm not going to leave the equator empty-handed. Do you want to see what I got from there? All right. We're going to begin with the first stuff. This is called a Wale Wale print. And look at that. Check that out. You guys are going to die of envy, I tell you. Like, seriously. All right? And I bought a chitenge dress. The one I looked in Uganda Road was so expensive. So I got one that fits me like a glove. Look at that. Crazy African chitenge prints. So that's another one. And I got a pair of shorts for fat little me. What was that? An oxymoron. Fat little me. An oxymoron, yeah. And I also got a wraparound skirt. Can you believe it? This is this wraparound skirt. The bright, vibrant colors, which reflects my personality so well. But that's not it, guys. Let's take a look at what I got from there. These are coasters. Can you see? Coasters. Can you see the beadwork on the coasters? Beautiful. Yeah. But what I'm most excited about is the malachite. Check that. Wow. People are going to go crazy over this. And these are expensive stuff, let me tell you. And with the malachite, I got matching earrings. My son has to earn money to buy this for his friends, not me. All right, and other necklaces. What do you say, guys? Yeah, pretty African necklaces to wear back at home in India. So that's the shopping that I did at the equator, plus the amazing experience that I had. You must watch this video carefully. It gives a lot of information. All right, please do not forget to share, to like, to comment. Till we meet again next time, thank you so much for watching.